So if you are a homeowner, then you need to watch this entire video, because what is happening right now is putting a lot of people's backs against the wall. Now, I want to address what's going on, but before I do so, I just want to warn you that the real estate market is shifting, and as this market is shifting, we're going to see many people, probably tens or hundreds of thousands of people, potentially lose their homes or their entire net worth. So I'm going to break all this down in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates, and now let's begin. So first off, what am I talking about? How could somebody lose their entire net worth? Well, here's how. The majority of Americans, their net worth is tied to their home. Their home is their largest asset, and for many is their only asset. Just listen to this comment that somebody left me. This person said, and I quote, "I just had to drop the price of my home from $889,000 down to $787,000 in the matter of weeks, and still nothing. You said this would happen, and it is. Nobody is even looking at my home, and there are more houses on the market than ever before. When will this stop, or will I need to keep dropping the price?" This is the issue. Many people have looked at their home and they feel that they are accomplished. They feel that they have made a lot of money. They feel that they have a retirement right there in the equity in their home. The problem is, many people are going to go through a very tough, about 12 months to potentially 24 months. We're going to see the housing market shift where your home's value may drop by 10, 15, 25%. Now, do we think home prices are going to drop like they did back in the housing crisis of 2008? No. Home prices aren't going to drop by 50%, but we are going to see many people go through a very difficult time. Just listen to what this person has to say. This person writes and says, "Can you tell me if this is a good plan or not? I bought my house back in April of 2023 for $756,000. I currently have it listed for $800,000. It's been live for 2 months, and I have had 2 showings. My plan was to hopefully get out of the home before I lose money, but I don't know if that's possible. My hope is to keep the house priced at the lowest price point possible and hopefully attract some buyers. Please help." That's what the person has to say. Now, here's what I think is interesting about that. We are going to see a race to the bottom. People are going to list their home for whatever price they want, but the issue is if it sits and nobody's looking at, potentially going to buy it, well, they're going to keep lowering the price until they start to see showings. Well, other people are going to do the exact same thing. Just look at this, because this is part of the concern that we're facing right now, is homes are now starting to hit the market at record levels. Look at this. It says housing inventory in Austin at its highest rate in over a decade, according to the new housing report. That's what's crazy. People are looking at houses, and I've talked to multiple friends and family members, and they're about to do the same thing. They're in the midst of fixing up their home, doing little things, some big projects, but the majority just little fixes to get their home in showing condition so that they can sell it, because they want to then go and take that money and buy something bigger. Okay? Keep that in mind. We are about to see a massive shift. Okay? All homeowners are potentially going to go through this. All right? But look at this, because here's part of the issue. It says price cuts abound as home sellers see inventory piling up. Inventory, again, is at record levels from what it has been over the past year to 3 years. We haven't seen this many homes hit the market at the exact same time for many years. And experts believe this is a recipe for disaster. Now, here's where things get very interesting. This is why I think all homeowners need to pretty much pay very close attention to the markets, because a lot of the decisions people make, whether it's fixing up their home, going on vacation, maybe changing their job, a lot of this is tied to the wealth that they have. their net worth. And if the price of your home keeps dropping, you may decide that, no, now is not the time to renovate the kitchen and the bathrooms. Now is not the time to take that long-awaited trip to Maui that you've been trying to take. Now might not be the time to go and get a breast augmentation, right? You may have to wait. Maybe now isn't the time and you need to keep the job that you currently have. Yeah, these are decisions that we have to make. But here's why I think this is interesting. Home prices are going to start to fall. As home prices start to fall, we are going to see more people buy a house, get into something new, something bigger, and this will be great in time. It's not going to be great over the short run. In the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, the decisions people make over the next 6 months, 12 months, or even the next 2 years are going to be monumental. This is where we are going to see millionaires. Millionaires will be made over the decisions that they make over the next 6 to 12 months, possibly even 2 years. But here's my warning to you. If you currently have a home, which my guess is you do not be too quick to sell it. Don't be too quick to refinance. Don't be too quick to go and get a home equity line of credit. Be prepared because markets are changing. Okay? And the reason why I'm telling you this right now is simple. I've received so many questions. I did a video just the other day on refinancing and the warnings behind it. But I got a lot of people that actually messaged me, sent me emails. They were concerned. And the reason they were concerned is because we are likely headed towards another crisis. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like. It could potentially be a real estate crisis. We know we're going to have a mortgage crisis, that the Federal Reserve cannot cut rates fast enough and quick. And really, as far as the amount of the rate, we're expecting to see this next 2 weeks, month, we're expecting to see the federal funds rate go from 5.25 to 5.5 down to 5 to 5.25. So just a 25 basis cut. That's it. But experts believe until we hit 4%, 4% is the percentage that we need to be at or see the federal funds rate before people really start jumping in to buy a mortgage, to buy a house, right? Get a mortgage. So I just want to warn you, right now, maybe the time to be patient, to see what's happening. Don't rush to sell your home. Yes, I understand prices are going to fall, but again, once they do come down, everything that comes down must go up, right? That's the thing that we've been told for decades. So we'll see if that does happen. But that is what we know at this time. Again, I just want to provide this little warning to all homeowners that just be patient. Okay, be ready. Okay, adapt, because this is something that we may not see for many more years, potentially next 1 to 2 decades. So be patient and do the right thing. But if you have questions, let me know. You can ask your questions down in the comment section below. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.